Thinking about selling your home? Well, let me break it down to you. The highest offer doesn't mean it's necessarily the best offer. Hi, I'm Justin Bringus with the Bringus Home Team, and you heard me right. Just because it's the highest offer in terms of purchase price doesn't mean it is the best offer. Let's run a quick example. Let's say that you've got a home listed at $700,000 and you've got an offer at $760,000 and an offer at $775,000. $15,000 difference, but does it necessarily mean that the highest offer is the best offer? No, it does not. So let me break it down for you. The offer here in example is $760,000. It's an all cash offer. It's giving you, the seller, no appraisal contingency, no loan contingency, and the only contingency that buyer has remaining is their inspection contingency. Now let's look back at the offer at $775,000. In this example, they're a conventional mortgage, which means that they're going to have a loan contingency, which is a lender can say yes or no to the fact that they're getting a loan. They're also going to have an appraisal contingency, which means that the lender is going to send out an appraiser to spot check and make sure that they agree with that home being worth the $775,000 purchase price. And then you're also going to have that inspection contingency. So the highest offer in this example at $775,000 has two additional contingencies in place, reasons that buyer can walk backwards on you. Now, let's say for a moment that we've done our homework and the reason we were priced at $700,000 is that's where the comps are. So the buyer at $775,000 sends out their appraiser, or the bank does, and the bank's appraiser is going to see the comps around $700,000. So unless you have things in place like an appraisal guarantee or an appraisal waiver, if that appraisal was to come in lower, let's say $725,000, without those seller protections of waiving or guaranteeing the appraisal, that buyer is now going to come in and renegotiate with you and expect you to walk the purchase price backwards to that appraised value of $725,000. But the cash buyer in this example at $760,000 had no appraisal, no lender. And so therefore that price of $760,000 is the price that you are going to close at. So when you're getting your home onto the market and you start negotiating the offers, I want you to keep in mind that the highest purchase price does not always necessarily mean it's the best offer, because when you start looking at terms and contingencies, even though there's a $15,000 gap, having that cash offer at $760,000 with no appraisal and no lender contingency, no loan contingency, makes it a much stronger offer where you're more guaranteed to close at the contract price that you went into escrow with. I'm Justin Bringus with the Bringus Home Team. I thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.